a bit later than I normally like to do, but just didn't have time today. So I wanted to get a couple games for you guys today before I go to sleep. So I'm gonna get a lobby going. So, probably do some power level 8 stuff today, just to try to fit in as many games as possible today. Alright, let's get this going. I think we'll start off with the very first commander deck I've ever built. And for those who don't know, it is Phylath, World Sculptor. Yeah, so this guy just likes to do some landfall stuff. Mainly just to grow my plants and all that. Hey,
hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, hello.
How are you doing today?
Doing quite well. How about you?
Doing pretty well. Just happy I have time to get some games in.
Right?
Oh yeah, the Simone deck. The new Simone is really cool. I faced her. I faced her like I think 2 different occasions. I'll randomize us 3 times while we're all setting up. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, some point chase. Point chase is kind of cool if you want to mix up commander and do something a bit different. I've always thought of point chase as almost like comparing like Super Smash Brothers with items kind of feel to it. The 2 point chase. You just never know what's gonna come up next. Teferi. Elen and Inspiring Leader. What? Oh, that's an interesting pair.
Yeah, mono white tokens.
Yeah, mono white tokens. I'm familiar with Inspiring Leader, but I'm not familiar with Elen, so I'm excited to see it.
I wanted a commander that draws me cards, so...
I'm tapping, taking down, drawing. Playing a Tangled Islet, everybody mill one.
Upsize.
I mill a forest.
Pass.
Terrain generator, fast.
Untap, draw. How about a tapped Field of the Dead and a Master of Ceremonies? On my upkeep, each of you get to choose a treasure, a 1/1 creature, or a card draw, and I get the same thing that you chose.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, untap, draw. I'm gonna play this forest, and we're gonna pay 3, and we're gonna cultivate. I'm gonna look for 2 mountains. That's all I'm gonna do, so you may go as I search. Mountain
Take down.
and other mountain.
We'll play a forest. Everybody mill one.
Yeah, just gonna shuffle real quick and I'll go one.
Island.
Plains.
Nuclear cola vending machine.
I mill a Sky Shroud Gleam.
Thought Crystal.
Alright.
Sylvan Awakening.
Then we will play a land for turn. That'll be Guildless Commons. Bounce Guildless Commons back to my hands. Everybody mill one.
Kodawara.
Oh, not my Lotus Cobra.
and then we will tap one to tap the Nuka-Cola vending machine, make 2 foods, and that'll be another mill 2.
Forest and another forest.
And we will leave it at that now. Pass.
You actually just milled my 2 win cons, and I don't have any other win cons. I don't have a way to get them back. So,
Ooh.
yeah. I will scoop.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't expect a mill deck here. And trigger on
Yeah,
master.
it makes sense, right?
What are your choices, gentlemen?
Oh, I'm gonna say treasure this time.
Treasure again.
More treasures.
More treasures. That's another 2 mil.
Yep.
And then I will draw a card.
A board wipe.
Not yet.
No, I mean I milled a board wipe.
Oh, you milled the board. Okay, gotcha.
A chain reaction. I must have a treasure token somewhere.
I'm going to tap Ellen. I've so far created 2 tokens this turn, so I'll look at the top 2. As long as I'm ascended, my other artifact creatures get +2/2. I am currently ascended because I have 10 permanents. And that will trigger the Welcoming Vampire as well because he is only a 2/2. I'm going to tap 3 and pay 2 life for Benny Brax.
Bunny!
Beginning of each end step, if I've created a token, I draw a card. Let's move to combat. Abysk is your... Yeah, your commander doesn't fly. We'll send a 2/3 in the air at you. And we will send a 3/4 on the ground at Dusty.
I'll take 3, that's fine.
And I'm assuming
And
Abysk
then you
will
said
take
2-3 in the air, right?
yeah, 2/3 in the air at you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright. I will go to my end step, trigger on Benny. I have created a token this turn, which is those treasures, so I will draw a card and pass.
Okay. We will untap.
On your upkeep, I create a gnome.
Instead of gnome. Okay, draw a card. And...
Oh. The Filer of Faith triggered. Whenever I cast a white spell, I create a 1/1 soldier as well.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna have 2 of those, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 5, and I'll crack it, and I'll crack that treasure. I'll say for red, and I'm gonna cast my commander.
Sounds good.
So ETB, I'm going to get, I'm gonna be getting 5/01 plants, because that's the amount of basic lands I control, currently. And then I'll trigger Guardian Project, I'll draw a card. And I'm gonna play a land per turn. I'll play this mountain, which will trigger my commander. One of my plants will get 4+1 counters on them.
I just realized your commander is basically a legendary Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah, it's basically a nerfed Avenger of Zendikar, and this is actually the first deck I've ever built from scratch.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, as soon as I saw this card when I was opening Zendikar's Rising pack, it was like love at first sight.
Are you running Avenger of Zendikar in there as well?
I do run Avenger of Zendikar.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta run Phylap's older brother in here. I don't know.
His older, less famous brother.
I mean, I don't know if they're like actually related in the lore because I know nothing about the lore. But
Avenger of Zendikar is non-legendary, so it's just a guy.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm gonna pass.
At draft step, I will tap 2. Oh, yeah. And
I have a trigger on his end step.
Yeah, on top of your trigger,
Okay.
we'll tap 2, sack of food, make 2 tap treasures.
Yep, I'll mill 2.
Mill 2.
Get 3 life.
No,
Then use the treasures that I have, sack the other food.
That's going to trigger on Defiler. I get a soldier. I don't have enough tokens. We have 2 that were here and 1 new guy. New guy is going to trigger the Welcoming Vampire. I'll draw a card.
So your tokens have Vigilante.
And +1/1. We've got 1 colorless floating. I am going to tap 1 more and pay 2 life for the Defiler for Inspiring Leader. That is going to trigger Defiler again. I get a soldier. This time I don't draw a card. So now all my creatures are all my tokens are +3 and vigilance. I am going to nick those for white. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 Moonshaker Cavalry.
Oh.
Oh God.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the cast I get another soldier. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everything gets +12/12 in flying.
Okay. How many creatures can attack this turn?
8. So 4 at each of you.
Yeah, I don't have any reachers, so that's just game right there.
How many are you sending at me? 4?
4. Yep.
Yeah. Just swinging 4 at both of us is enough to kill us both. So.
Yeah.
I will tap, make Mind Leak, make a creature and block 1.
Does it fly?
It's a flying artifact vehicle.
Okay. This 5/5 would be the biggest one coming at you. So that is 12 times 3 is 36, 39, 41, 43.
Okay. I will be at -2 then.
And then I would be taking like 44.
Oh man! One card away from the second harvest.
Ooh.
Oh.
I would have responded in swords your commander before second harvest.
You have to pay 2 to.
It's 2 ward.
I have Ashlon's Altar. Man is no issue at all.
That's good enough. I also had in hand. I had Timeless Witness to get back the right of invocation.
What were you going to target?
My main target would be Essica's Chariot.
Okay, yeah.
So I make 4 cats with my commander out. Copy it with right of replication. Make it a token, so whenever I make this a creature, legendary rule will kick in. I'll keep the token, swing, make a token.
Get all the cats, yeah.
And just be a cat person.
That's too bad because I had plans on my next 2 turns. So this was my hand. I was basically just gonna cast my Pathbreaker Apex, which is
Pathbreaker's good.
Which is one of my win cons, and then turn after that, if my board was untouched, I had a Boundless Realms. So probably would have won just by doing that.
Honestly, that was a good game.
That was
Yeah.
a good game. It was just sad that the other guy
He
left.
left.
Yeah.
like
But
that.
it's understandable.
He's in blue. He might have had some. Yeah, he might have had something to say about what I just did too if he was still
Yeah.
around.
Kurt,
I mean, blue has counters.
Kurt drew its turn was a fires of Yavimaya. Creatures have haste. Yeah, you milled 2 of my board wipes too. Chain Reaction and Chandra's Ignition.
The nice thing about this deck is I don't have win cons. My win con is turn token sideways, so whatever you mill, I'm just drawing something else that makes more tokens or more bigger tokens.
I'm gonna save your deck list if you have it up. Do you have it up?
Do I? I don't, but I can add it in real quick from